hello out there, all you fantabulous people. This is Madman1166 here again, bringing you another episode of The Crew. Now this time I'm going to be doing some missions, and as you can see, let me go into my map. I've driven around most of the Midwest. I went through this and collected all 20 parts for the hidden car for the Midwest. So let me just go over here and show this bad boy to you. Now, I really love this car. I think it is absolutely the coolest car that I have seen. Now, I know there are other cars out there on this game. Well, the next one I'm going to try to go for is probably going to be the Dune Buggy. Now, it looks pretty cool, and if I don't go for that one, then I'm going to go for the one over where New York is. So let me just go over here. Wait, is it my hidden cars? Okay, it's not in my hidden cars no more, so that means it is in my collection. Alrighty, let's go ahead and pull this bad boy out right here. It is the Hot Rod HUP 1. Let me pull this bad boy out. As you can see, this car is pretty awesome. I have not done any coloring to it or anything, but I'm going to now. Thinking about doing a little bit of Hot Rod Red. Now, I did do a carbon hood for it. It was the coolest looking hood that I could find. You know, make it still look classy and more hot roddy, but still had the pipes coming out of the sides. The other ones that I'd seen, the pipes weren't really coming out of the side. I'm gonna go in that demo, but I'm gonna show you what this car looks like with the boost coming out of there. I mean, look at that sexiness. It's coming out of both the exhausts on the side and the exhausts in the rear. I mean, come on. That's just classic hot rod right there. So let's go ahead and pull this badass out. Probably gonna put my back in the middle of where I was. Now, something I didn't mention in my last video is I did get married to the most gorgeous woman in the world, the love of my life, Delfina Delgado. Well, now it's Delfina Hendrickson. Look at that. And I will be getting that capture card soon. Oh, pardon my horrible driving here. What is this one was saying?
Listen, this is just the first rung of the ladder. We've got to keep up this momentum.
Okay, so what next?
The Big Apple. I tracked down Dayton's old mechanic, Harry.
Harry? Jeez, he was like a father to us.
Yeah, well, you need a mechanic you can trust. So head over and break the ice. I'm sending the location to your GPS.
Okay. One thing I can't stand is the sound of the other cars in here. It's just atrocious. That's something that they need to work on here. Okay, where was I just a second ago? Oh, yes. I did also get a job. Not the most amazing job, but it's still a job. I work at Little Caesars Pizza now. And I know it's not something super awesome and fantastic and exciting, but it's still a job nonetheless. Now, when you're looking for a job, you can't exactly be really frickin' picky about shit. I mean, you just be happy that you have a job, because there's several people out there that don't have one. Now, let me pull this up so I can go and highlight where this is, and we are actually going to drive there. What is this? Harry! Let's drive over to Harry. Car Spec Street. Meet Harry for an East Coast brief at your new HQ in New York. Okay. So now we have a headquarters in New York. And yes, I'm going to drive there from Detroit. Well, at least part of the way. That way I can show you just how kick-ass this HUP 1 hot rod is. Now, as you can see, you know, Oh, let me get these fuckers out of the way. As you can see, there's a blue line above. Now, when I first seen that, I didn't know what the hell it was. And then I learned that is your navigation line. So, like, if you get lost, you just look at the line. Oh, oncoming traffic. Now today, I'm in a really good mood today. More than likely, I might put up more than one episode. Why are you telling me to go off over here? Okay, that's odd. This thing usually tells me to, you know, follow the road and shit like that. Oh, one other cool thing you can actually watch on this is, like, if your car is damaged, your car auto repairs, so you can actually watch that. I think it's kind of cool to watch sometimes. Like at the end of a race, you can watch your car instead of pressing A and getting out of all the rewards. You can still see your car in the background, and you can actually watch it self-repair. And I just hit a cop like a dumbass. Pardon me while I run for my life and try to evade these fuckers. The one downside to this car, so far, I could only get it in street spec, and it's fully upgraded and only has about 350 something horsepower. I think it's like 357 horsepower. Not the best car, but I mean, it's a hot rod. I mean, who doesn't love a fucking hot rod? I mean, honestly, well, the technical classification is rat rod. But, I mean, it is still pretty cool. I mean, look at that, look at that. Bam! Nitrous coming out of the side exhaust and the tail exhaust. I mean, that to me, that's just awesome. Oh, okay, you all seen that. I want your license plate here. I want some fucking insurance info, you bastards. Fucker just swerved out in front of me. As you can see, I'm topping out like at 100 and like, I don't know, it hasn't even topped out yet. I did unlock the dirt spec. I got the level 10. Oh, sorry, I'm a level 11 now. Forgot I leveled up a little bit yesterday. I did unlock the dirt spec, which you unlock the dirt spec at level 10. And I think it's either after that or I think it's after you do a dirt spec car or after you do a mission for the guy down there. You unlock factions. When you select a faction, you get the crew credits. They give you about 100,000 crew credits, which you can use to, you know, you can buy a car, you can trick it out, you know, all sorts of shit. Some people save it up, but in this episode, I am going to, well, I don't know if I'm going to blow it all, but I will spend a big majority of it because I want to get a third car. Because I did go and I looked at the dealership down over in New York, and they have some kick-ass cars, and my finger is getting tired of holding down the trigger. As you can see, that's as far as I've gotten. So I was not joking when I said that it takes a while. Now I did go, like I said, I did go down here and I did check out some of the cars, and the New York dealership, they do have an actual classic muscle. Don't know if I'm going to get it. I'm going to try to go for something that has, you know, high horsepower, you know, that kind of thing. But I mean, look at that. It's just gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Intro location, soon shall load up. Yes, yes, yes. I already know. Skip the intro. Let's go look at some fucking cars. I see a Mini Cooper there. I believe that is a DLC car. Oh, let's go to the... No, not my collection. Showroom. You have the Ford F-150 SVT Raptor, the 2010 one. Awesome truck. Don't know if I'm going to go for it. Then you have the Skyline GTR, the R34 one. Now, if you are a Fast and the Furious fan like I am, you know that this is the late but still fucking great Connor. No, wait, no, not Connor. Sorry. Brian O'Connor. Also known as The Buster. Don't know if I'm going to go for that. I've seen too many people do tribute cars to him. And, oh, the Mini Cooper is not. That is not a fucking DLC car. I thought it was. Oh, yes. The 1969 Dodge Charger RT Hemi with the 440 big block. Beautiful car. And you have the Audi Abarth 500. Sorry, no. The Abarth 500. Sorry, I don't know why I said Audi. You have the 2013 SRT Viper GTS. The Aston Martin V12 Zagato. Those are DLC cars, which really sucks because I would love to have that Zagato. Power 425, 470, 280, 411. I think I am going to go. See, if you see up there in like the upper left corner, let me turn my camera a little bit because it's not capturing everything. Let me move this back a little bit. Now it is going to get a little shaky here. Might also help if I zoom out a little bit. But as you can see, up in the corner there, I have 100,000 crew points, or crew credits, as they're called. This thing costs 62,937. But you know what? I'm gonna get it anyways. Now the original price, if you're using your bucks, as they're called in here, you know, just dollars, is 283,500 bucks. But with the crew credits, which you can earn doing the little mini events, is 62,993. I mean, that is a monumental discount compared to the bucks. And bada bing, bada boom, we now have the full stock car purchased of the 69 Dodge Charger. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go dirt tune and street tune this bad boy. Now this is gonna take us back to Detroit, but all I gotta do is fast travel, and we will be back in New York. I am gonna just sit there and fast travel as close as I can to the oh yeah. Go ahead and do that with the crew credits again. This car's gonna be badass. I'm telling you. Boom, boom. Look at all that. I mean, that is the coolest thing in the world to fucking watch. It's a brand new car, complete missions. Yes, I understand. Let's tune this bad boy. Put some fucking visuals on there. I'm gonna start with that front bumper here. What do we want to put on here? Now, there are some differences between these front bumpers. Most of all, it's like the bottom piece is the most difference that there is. We're gonna go with this one. Rear bumper. On this one, it's usually like the exhaust. Like if you look closely, you can see, you know, the exhaust is changing. I want to get something with the killer exhaust. There we go. I want that one. Now you do get to change the front fenders every now and then. Let me see. Oh, you don't got no skirts. Rear wing. What do you got for rear wings? Let's go ahead and get it. Because you know what? There's nothing better. There's the hood. See if they have a bug catcher in here. Or a fucking Holly blower. Hopefully they do. I don't know if they actually do. So far I am not seeing one at all. But this one looks pretty cool. Boom! Look at that. Look at that. Gorgeousness. Side view mirrors. Now I am going to keep the rims, the standard right there. See performance. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, well, all that stuff is pretty much taken away from my stuff. So now we're gonna head out and burn some rubber in this bad boy. Yeah, I was going to tell you that after I've gotten a couple of paychecks, I will be getting more than likely the HD PVR 2. Oh man, that is gorgeous. Burn the rubber. See the nitro. Yeah. Alright, anyways, as I was saying, let's fast travel over to New York, visit this guy, unlock the new headquarters. Fast travel right here to right here. Yeah, here we go. In New York, driving around, enjoying life, and hauling balls. Oh. Now, I have gotten more of a hang of the driving on here. That was a mistake. Now, the buttons are a little weird. I kept thinking that X was going to be my nitrous and that A was my e-brake. Now, X is the e-brake.
Harry was tough to track down. You better get there before he disappears again.
Let's go ahead. Track down Harry. I guess Harry's supposed to be the new mechanic or whatever. He's supposed to be the guy that lets us have this. And let's watch this cutscene. Turn it up for you guys real quick. I like that Shelby.
Yo! Anyone home? You want to come in? Come get it. Harry, it's me. Alex. Holy shit, Alex. I thought you was bad day, Colin. Who owns you? Any number. Hope they fight it out amongst themselves. Man, it used to be this carried some weight. But these days... Oh, no. Hell no. Not you too, damn it. I promise, Dave. It's not what you think. It's been out 5 minutes and you got one foot in the Harry, shut your old ass up and listen. I'm hunting the guy that killed Dayton. I need your help, man. It's gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be dirty. All I'm offering is vengeance. Nothing more, nothing less. For Dayton.
Now, something I noticed, because like the cutscenes and stuff look pretty fucking sweet in the animation, but it seems like they put more effort into the animations than they did on like the game graphics. But see, the graphics are still pretty killer. Gotta drive to the New York HQ in a minute and a half. And I just took a gigantic wrong turn.
How much is not much? Not enough for you to worry about.
Okay, now I'm worried. How did it start?
Honestly, a favor to him.
Seriously?
Yep. He wanted to set up a legit business. Garage waiting for him once he left the 510s.
Except he died.
Except he died.
Now, I don't know New York, so I don't know what bridge this is. It'll probably tell me. It is the New York East River Bridge. And this car is absolutely hauling balls. I do not know yet if you can get a car to do wheelies. I will try it out.
He's trying to keep you safe. As long as the 510s didn't know who you were, they wouldn't bother looking.
But they knew you were tight with
At least the suspension has some realistic compression.
I'm a survivor.
30 seconds to get all the way to fuck over here. That little detour did not help me one bit. I probably won't make this first time, so if I have to, I will restart it and try again. Oh, barely made that. Just barely by the skin of my ass made that. Now, more than likely, there's going to be more than one objective. I don't know. Or not. But there probably will be another cutscene. New York headquarters. Alright.
Alright, let me put you onto the situation over here. The East Coast is all about cars and cash. High-end rides come in from Europe. Money and other merchandise goes out. The region is run by a cat named Eric Sue. Eric came up with Shiv. They've been tight since Shiv was 13. Always had each other's backs. Problem with Eric is he's unstable. Sometimes real unstable. Recently, car shipments have been going missing. Everything points to an inside job. Everyone knows it's Eric. Because he's so tight with Shiv, no one dares accuse him without proof. But 510 royalty only care about getting their slice. So if Eric doesn't come up with the missing money real fast, there's going to be an internal war. And we all know wars don't stay internal for long. More often than not, civilians get caught in the crossfire. Want to move up the ranks? Help Eric earn back the missing money as fast as you can.
And that just about does it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and stay fucking fantabulous, everybody.